We should have had a V8, but we didn't. Anyway, we're here. We're here and you're there, and that's the redoubtable one. Highly questionable. The Law Dog again is on assignment, trying to get his sports show up off the ground. I don't blame him.
The guy works more than Ryan Seacrest. Dear God.
Yeah, seriously, this better. Where's the fucking pot of gold he has, Rainbow Lawton? I hope it's there. But anyway, it's IDD for those who don't disagree. It is a tip them back Tuesday. We will be tipping them back. And as we speak, the NBA season is underway.
It's also a THC Tuesday.
The THC Tuesday. The Houston Rockets, the new and improved Houston Rockets, are in the land of the Thunder, the defending world champion Thunder, and they are ahead by 5 in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant had a stellar first half, 14 points, 5 rebounds. I think he was 6 of 11. Chet Holmgren kept them afloat as Mr. Gilchrist was nowhere to be found. 5 points in the first half. I assume he has shown up in the second half. So there's a Donnie and the Brook here to start. And the second game tonight is L.A. and Golden State. So
no
not a
LeBron,
bad,
though, right?
no LaFraud. He's out with his sciatica, 40 years old. What do you know? And at halftime of this game, guess who they talked to? His Airness. Mike Tirico and Michael Jordan had a one-on-one. It was great to see him. They asked him why, after all his time to sabbatical, he was away. Family time. He said, when I was playing, I neglected my family. I was so obsessed, and I've been spending time making up for lost time. And if that's what he's true, then God bless him for doing that with his kids. I think that's great. But he's like, yeah, I want to pay it forward, and so once a week, every week, he's going to sit down and talk with Mike Tirico and talk hoops. That's pretty awesome. So this is a good thing. MJ, his Aaron's back in the first topic they're going to tackle next week is load management. I can't wait to hear his opinion of that.
Dun, 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 the other thing. Dun, 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 dun,
it's back.
NBA and NBC.
It's back. Anyway, Dr. Venkman is in the house. We are nearing Halloween. We are just 10 days away from my favorite holiday. And the neighborhood has stepped its game up. Start with this man right here. We've got Halloween lights all over the place. I had a little adjustment, or what do you call upgrade to the tree. It looks better now. I'm going to go with that theme going forward. Add a little bit more next year to make it a little bit more purplish and green. It looks good. Anyway, segment 1, all things NFL recap. Once again, we will start with the ugliest of ugly, because honestly, for 2 days I've been trying to figure out how the fuck the New York Giants managed to pull off what they managed to pull off.
Dear.
Just to give you some historical perspective.
Job of epic proportions.
We're talking Loafie of Loafies here. We're talking the steamiest, biggest.
We're talking Ludwig von Loafington.
Yeah, von Loafington.
Well, being that we're around Halloween, I think Loafenstein.
Loafenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenstein. Yeah, Loafenstein would make sense.
Ludwig von Loafenstein.
For some perspective, because this is his team, but what I will say before he goes into a rant, which is probably well overdue, a team has been in this situation, I guess going back to 1970, the merger, 2,700 and something times.
Oh, I thought it was 1602.
No, it's 2,753, I believe. And only once had a team come back from a deficit like this in the fourth quarter. It was the Indianapolis Colts in 2003, that loaded team with Manning, Marvin, Reggie Wayne, Edger and James, Dallas. They were loaded. They were down in Tampa Bay on a Monday night. I remember watching this game, actually. They came back in the fourth quarter from down like 24 points and won. Until.
Yeah, the last 1,602 teams that have been up by 19 in the fourth quarter had won.
Yeah, I'm saying the last time it happened, that was the streak, which the Giants broke. Now, look, for a team to do this, you got to have some help. Jackson Dart did throw one pick. That wasn't what killed them, though.
No, it was a complete. In order for something like this to happen, everybo's got to be involved.
Good for 3 quarters.
Everybody's got to be involved.
What the fuck? I mean, talk about and by the way, it was 5:50. I remember this. 5:51 left in the game. They were up 26-8.
Yeah.
5:51 to go. Like, I'm sitting there going, I can't believe this.
They were beating the shit out of the Broncos.
They were kicking the crap out of the Broncos. This was it looked like...
It wasn't even close.
It wasn't close. Like, there was no sign of this happening.
It was really pathetic what happened to them. But it's on the GM, the coach, the D coordinator, the players, everybody had a part in it. They all completely shit themselves. I mean, okay, let's start with just how many games in the last 4 years have the Giants lost because of their kicking situation?
That's the other thing.
Why can't you get a fucking kicker? You've already blew 2 games this year. Remember one game they went into it, they didn't have a kicker because Gano pulled his
This
hammy.
has already happened to them twice.
Right.
Why are we still having this problem?
No, it's not that hard. You could go find somebody, man or woman, on a soccer team that could do this. And yet you find some Scottish fuck or wherever he's from.
Did he hitchhike back?
Dude,
For Christ's
but see,
sake.
here's the thing. He missed an extra point early.
Yeah.
The next time they scored, they went for 2 and missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, if they make two extra points, that's 2 points. Then you miss the extra point after Jackson Dart brings you back from the dead.
Yep.
After you've already shit yourself once.
Yeah.
He leads the team on a drive and scores with 40
Yeah.
seconds left.
That-
and you brick the extra point there, which can never happen. I'm sorry.
No, it can't.
Then you have, okay, we'll start with the offensive play calling. Look, it wasn't terrible, but
For 3 quarters, it was great.
When all you need is to bleed the clock on 3rd and whatever the fuck it is, hand the ball to Cam Scatterboom. The worst that happens is you get tackled for a fucking loss, you pump the ball, and if they score on that, there's probably a minute left, and they're trying to onside kick.
And they have no timeouts left.
Exactly.
You didn't force them to burn their last timeout.
Instead, Jackson Dart makes a mistake you cannot make and throws a fucking pick
Terrible.
on his own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I didn't think he would do something that dumb. But when you're playing against a defensive line like that, Scatterboot got obliterated.
But again, this goes to the play call.
Exactly. Should've never made
Why
it-
was he
yeah.
put in that position in the first place?
He shouldn't have
You
been
can,
there.
look at you can sit there and say he should have thrown it away
Right.
all you want, and I agree.
Should have just taken a sack.
Or take a sack.
That's it.
But the point is, why was
Right.
he even dropping back to pass? Because if you, to his point, if you run the ball
win.
you lose yardage, the clock is still going.
Then you punt.
And you
it's
punt,
still going.
and they have to make a choice.
And they've got to go the length of the field.
Yes.
Instead, they're going 20 yards, and they do it in 10 seconds.
Yep.
And so,
Team was shell-shocked
yeah.
after that, just shell-shocked.
But even after that, Dart brings him back.
Jackson Dart, I tell you, this kid is tough as nails mentally. He didn't even flinch. He goes right back down
With
the
no
fucking
one
field.
wide receiver.
Yep. He
He's-
goes on that
right,
defense.
exactly.
One of the best defenses in football, mind you. That defense went to Philly and held them to 17 points, mind you. Okay. He goes down the field in mile high with no number one receiver like a hot knife through
Right.
butter. After making, you know how many quarterbacks would have been rattled after a play like that?
Exactly.
This kid
He
didn't
just
even
threw a
flinch.
pick.
He didn't even flinch.
Right.
Because that's who he is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is what, to me, that's what's encouraging about this. What's not encouraging about this is,
The coach is blowing it.
this guy needs to go.
Yeah.
This guy needs to go. And I'll tell you why he needs to go. Because this got nothing to do with Jackson Dart anymore. This guy only coaches one side of the ball. It is evident he has no clue what he or his coordinator is doing on defense. The second time in a row, they did it against Dallas. They put themselves in that prevent us from winning. The strength of that team is their front four. They're rushing 3. What the tits are you doing? You don't give a guy like
Dexter Lawrence wasn't even on the field.
yeah, you don't give a guy like Bo Nix, who's a good you don't
10
give him
seconds.
a 7-step drop in time to. He's gonna find somebody. I don't care how many you drop.
Yeah.
Fucking unbelievable. I cannot. This guy needs to go.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be saying this after watching this, thinking about the Dallas game, thinking about all the times that fucking defense couldn't get a stop when it had to because they don't know how to fucking coach defense. This
But it
guy
makes no
coaches
sense
one
because
side
for
of the
3
ball.
quarters, for 3.5 quarters, you held them to nothing.
The guy who shit himself was Brian Daboll.
Yeah.
That's the guy who shit himself. I'm not blaming Jackson Dart for throwing that pick when he never should have been dropping back to make that pass. He's a rookie. Rookies are going to make a mistake like that. You set
gonna
him up.
fuck up.
You
Yeah.
set him up to fail.
Yeah. Rookies are dumb.
You set him up to fail. That is on the head fucking coach. Jackson Dart, to his credit, never flinched and brought him. You won this game 3 fucking times.
I know.
And this fuck stick found a way to lose it 4 times.
Right.
Okay, this guy
No,
needs
and
to
then
go.
at the end of the game, and I can't remember who it was that brought this up. I saw somebody on Twitter. you know, as the final kick goes through, he takes his headset off and he's yelling at his defensive coordinator. You have the power to walk up to the
You
guy
can override
and say,
everything.
Stop playing this bullshit defense.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I mean,
He doesn't know what
yeah,
he's doing.
apparently not.
Okay, he is a glorified offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
nothing more. He's just like a Josh McDaniels. In fact, I wouldn't say that because he's
Not as good.
No, he's not
Not
as
as
good as Josh
good.
McDaniels. Josh McDaniels with Mac Jones, Brady, and now Drake May. Josh McDaniels, he's done this. This guy he's in over his head. He's in over his head because honestly, this team should be 5-2 right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not fucking kidding when I say that.
pathetic.
They should be 5-2, just like the Patriots. Okay.
Think of all the games they've lost.
And how they've lost them.
Dude, here's the other thing. Imagine if they just started the season with Jackson Dart as their quarterback. That obviously should have happened. Don't tell me a month of sitting behind Russell Wilson shitting the bed got this kid to where he is right now.
No, the SEC got this kid to where
In the fourth quarter, in the first week against the Commanders, they were down 14-6 because Russell Wilson couldn't do a goddamn
Couldn't do a
thing.
fucking thing.
Okay, then you go to Dallas, you lose 40-37 because again you get to overtime. Russell Wilson
But
throws the ball backwards.
the defense
lets them kick a
The
field goal.
defense basically played to prevent us from winning
Right, exactly.
again.
Exactly.
And, it just, to me, he coaches one side of the ball. And your head coach can't coach one side of the ball. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Look, this season's not over because the Giants are going to be in. They're talented enough to be in every game. The question is, how many more of these is Daboll going to blow?
Right.
That's the fucking question. I, as a Pats fan, am very leery about seeing this team in a month because they are good. They are
They're a good
talented,
team.
and they are capable of coming into Foxborough and winning as good as the Patriots are playing. They're a good football
Their
team.
defense is good too.
Yep.
Now they got some injuries late in this game that hurt them, and they had to bring in shitbag DBs that are not good.
Blitz.
Right.
If the strength of your team
Let the guy
is your
complete a
front
5-yard
four,
pass.
yeah, blitz. Don't give him a chance to go downfield.
No.
All they got to do is tackle. Keep everything in front of you and
Exactly.
tackle. And rush 4, blitz a 5th guy, and don't give this kid a chance to get to his
Right.
3rd read. That's what you do.
Yeah,
You
make him scramble.
You
make
don't
shit
rush
go
3
crazy.
and drop 8 thinking, we'll just put more bodies
That's
back
so
there.
dumb.
That ain't going to matter.
Not when you're up 2.
Fuck.
Okay?
It's just I
Jesus.
hate coaches that coach defense like this. It offends me. It offends me. I mean, it's the one time you'll ever hear me agree with fucking that donkey on Get Up, fucking Rex Ryan. Okay? Because the one thing about Rex Ryan is he would never sit back and let this happen. He would attack.
He'd rather get burned.
He'd rather
every
get
play.
burned than put up with this
Yeah.
shit. Than give a quarterback time to pick apart. He watched Tom Brady do it too many times. He knows better. Okay? You cannot give a quarterback like Bo Nix, who's a very good quarterback, time. That's all he needs is time, and he'll find somebody. You can't do that. Dak Prescott, good quarterback. You give him time, he will find somebody. You can't fucking do that. I mean, it just, I don't get it. And how many times is he going to fuck it up before he figures it out?
I don't think he's going to figure it out.
That's why he needs to go.
He should have been gone last year.
Yep.
And I don't know, now, to me, he's not attached to Jackson Dart.
No.
He's not attached
Jackson Dart didn't need this guy to be
Exactly.
good. Jackson Dart was going to be
Exactly.
good no matter where he went.
And
okay,
and
if you
here's
didn't
the
know
thing.
that, you don't know about Jackson Dart.
As pissed off as I was at this game, it's frustrating because
They're close.
coming into
right
this
there.
season, I said I wanted the Giants to play competitive football, and they are doing that.
More than enough.
They look really
More
good.
than competitive.
But then that's where the frustration comes
Yeah.
in because you look and you go, they could have a chance at winning this division if they hadn't, because they're going to Philly again this week. I think they can beat Philly again.
They can.
Why the fuck not?
If they can go into Denver and do that to
they
Denver,
can go to Philly.
Yes, they can.
And slap these
Yes,
bitches around.
they can.
And now Philly could also beat them, but
They have a chance.
You start to think and go, damn, like we're wasting an opportunity here. And he's doing this with no one, probably not even a 2. He doesn't have a top 2 receiver on
I'm
that
telling you, this kid is a winner.
team. Yeah, he's good.
He's a fucking winner. Okay, I will take the victory lap on this all fucking day, all year long, because I just watched him the last 2 years. You go, this motherfucker is gonna be a stud. And if you again, that's the NFL deal. Like, if you saw what he was doing against Georgia's defense, against Alabama's defense, against fucking LSU's
He's got a great
defense,
attitude.
The kid's got a great attitude. He's fearless.
Well,
He's
there
fucking-
was
he's
a lot of
worker.
shit. There was a lot of shit talking between Denver and Giants leading into this game, and I heard a guy. I don't know who it was, but one of the NFL. You know the woman on the NFL Network. She's like a tiny woman.
Yes.
She,
Yeah.
she was talking to a Denver defender, and they said, "Now you had the Jackson Dart experience. What did you think?" And he goes, "He's better than we thought he was."
Yeah.
He was like, "We didn't really think he was very good. He was good." Now I will say this about Dart: he missed probably 4 or 5 throws that would have won the game.
Rookie.
Of course. Well, even
in that environment.
yes, but if he can get accurate on his deep balls, that's
will.
the only thing I see.
He will.
I mean, he's also kind of a chucker right now, but again, against that defense in Denver, I mean, he's kind of all over the place, but he always keeps his eyes up.
They should have put up 35 points, but their fucking kicker missed
exactly.
3 fucking.
Yeah.
He put up 5 touchdowns in Mile High
Yeah, I
against
know.
that defense.
He's awesome.
And he missed throws.
4 or 5.
Okay.
That would have been touchdowns.
That's the point.
Now, one
okay?
of the touchdowns he got lucky on because
It was a
the
dunk,
fucking
yeah.
receiver, but it was right on the receiver's hands, and it just went through him.
Should have caught it.
He should have caught it. But, he had some good fortune. And the Broncos got a touchdown like that, too.
Yeah, it evened out.
Off the hands. and,
Yeah, it evened
popped
out.
in
There was
the
one.
air.
Yeah, these evened out. But the point is that
He beat the Denver Broncos.
if you're a Giants fan, you have every right to be angry, but you shouldn't be discouraged.
No.
Because you've got your quarterback. You also know you've got your tailback. Because Scatterbo, I'll tell you right now, that
Dude,
kid,
he had some nice runs
that
against
motherfucker
Denver.
went right into the teeth of that defense and didn't flinch. Didn't flinch. I'm telling you.
Dude, that screen pass they threw to
Yeah.
him. Oh, man, that was
Yeah.
gorgeous. He was so patient.
Yeah.
He's not, as much as he is just to lower your head and take guys out,
He's more than that.
he knows how to follow a block.
He's
and
more than that.
really good.
Like if you
Really
saw the playoff game last year against Texas,
good. Oh, yeah.
when he wasn't bulldozing them over.
Dude,
Okay,
he threw a pass.
He can run between. He can run outside. He can run between tackles. He knows how to set up his blocks.
Yeah.
To his point, he's an underrated pass catcher, by the way. He can catch the ball in the backfield too. He's a 3-down back.
Oh, yeah.
He really is a 3-down back.
And now they got Tyrone Tracy, who was hurt.
Yeah.
Him and Tyrone Tracy in the backfield is a
Nice little
formidable
combination.
punch
It is,
right there.
and so I am very leery about them in a month. My hope is that Dayball keeps fucking up and they'll be out of it. And that, by the way, is very possible.
Yeah.
Because to his point, why he was throwing his headset and yelling at his defensive coordinator at the end of that game when he's the head coach?
You're the head coach.
No.
Call your timeout and say stop that bullshit.
You override. If he knew what he was doing, he would have overridden it. He didn't know what he was doing. That's why he let it happen.
And if he knew what he was doing after the Dallas game, he would have sat down with the defensive coordinator and said, "We're not losing another game like this."
We're not going to be able to prevent us from winning
Right.
defense again. But there it was.
Yeah, I just don't
There it
understand.
was.
How can you not know how to hold a lead as a defensive coordinator?
But first of all, how can you not learn from your mistakes?
Right.
Like, I know for a fact that Brian Daboll has watched the tape of that Dallas game. He knows what his defense did at the end of that game.
Yeah.
So how did it not go into the Rolodex? Okay, the next time we're in a situation like this, we're not going to play this defense.
Yeah.
How did that not go into the Rolodex? I can understand any coach making a mistake once, maybe even twice. This is multiple times in a season. No.
Dude, but on
no.
the long pass that Nick's connected on first down,
Yeah.
the DB's jogging behind the guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't think it's coming to him. And all of a sudden, boom, the pass. So it was actually, Bo Nix said he missed the throw. He
yeah.
was supposed to hit the guy crossing.
Yeah, it went over him.
Instead,
Yeah.
he hit the guy that was just clearing out.
Yeah.
But the DB's just jogging, acting like, what are you doing? The fucking game is on the
To
line.
prevent us from winning defense. And here's the problem with that defense. The number one reason, well, the number two reason, number one is the pass rush. There isn't one. The second one is that because the defensive backs think, well, there's 8 of us back here now, that nothing's going to happen.
Everybody's watching
They're
the
all
quarterback.
relaxed
Yeah.
because, well, there's 8 of us back here. He's not going to find a seam. If he sends 5, there's 8 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're playing a zone,
Right. And the quarterback can throw at 65 miles an hour.
most of these quarterbacks, you sit back in a zone, an NFL quarterback will pick you apart. I don't care how many you rush. Okay, so but they should have learned this lesson already. So I'm as disgusted. I'm not even a fan of this fucking team, and I'm just watching that made me sick. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because it was like watching the Dallas game all over again for the last 5 minutes of it. Because I'm like, how are the Giants gonna blow this on defense? I knew the defense was gonna fucking.
Dude, when you think about
you
think about the Dallas game, the Broncos game, and the Saints game.
You should be 5-2.
Now the Saints game was not on the coaching staff. That
They
was
just turned the ball over.
that was 3 fumbles and 2 picks.
that was 5
That was a shit show.
They only got 6 points off those turnovers. You should have won that.
That's a crazy stat.
But the point is that you should be 5-2. They should legitimately be 5-2 right now.
Right, not like
oh,
winging
well,
a
this
prayer
happened.
5-2.
No, they should legitimately be 5-2 right now.
Because who's ever fumbled on 5 straight possessions? Who's
Patriots did against
who's
the
ever
Steelers.
blown a fucking 19-point lead in the fourth quarter? And who's ever scored 40 points and shit the bed in overtime? Us.
I can't believe he has not been fired. Because if I was the owner of this team and I saw that again, I'd have fired his ass Monday morning.
Dude.
I don't care who the fuck. I can't look at
If
this
you
man.
didn't fire
And then you throw you watch his temper tantrum after the game, and then his press conference was just as bad. You see his fucking press conference?
No,
what
I
a
didn't
fucking
watch it.
donkey.
I didn't watch anything. I
What
just
a
turned it off.
donkey. If that man had a shred of fucking class or anything, he just sat there and said, "This is on me, and I gotta fix it." That's what he should have said. That's not what he said. Okay, so it's just like, well, nothing to say. We all know what happened. It's a team loss, and we just have to. No. That's where you as a coach have to fall on the fucking sword and go, "This is my fault. I have to fix it." And I will. It's not on the players. It's on me.
And the GM has to say the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Why? What is so hard about finding a kicker?
I don't get that at all.
You've got a professional kicker on the practice squad.
I don't understand.
The guy Koo from Atlanta? He's on their practice squad. Instead, they got a guy from Scotland who apparently was not even a starter at Rutgers.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Koo's great either because Atlanta cut him for a reason.
Yeah.
So he must suck too. But to lose multiple games over the course, and this happens at least once a season to them.
It's happened more than once this season.
It's happened twice already this season.
Already.
What other team do you know goes into games like unsure of what they're going to do at the kicker spot?
If you don't look at, you can always tell when a team is well coached because they're good in all 3 phases of the game. The Giants suck at special teams. They suck at it. And that tells you right there they don't have a good coach. Right there. I don't care what kind of quarterback guru you think he is. Okay? If you can't make extra points.
Well, that's more of a that's a GM thing. That's not the
But
GM needs to find a fucking
but
kicker.
Here's the thing about that. The Patriots drafted a kicker in preseason. He sucked. He was. By the 4th game, the kid was lights out. You know why? Because Vrabel coached him up.
I'm sorry. If you can't make an extra point, fuck you.
Well,
I'm not coaching you how to make an extra point.
Well,
you either
this
make
kid
a
was
goddamn
missing him
extra
left and
point
right,
or
and
you
now
get the
he's
fuck
not.
outta here.
Now
sorry.
he's not.
Do
But the
your
coaching
goddamn
has-
job as a GM and find a kicker. They're out there. It's pathetic.
Does this kid have a leg problem in terms of power, or is it an accuracy problem? Are they long enough? Yes. Okay, so it's an accuracy problem. That you can fix in practice. And I know, because I watched
Right,
the
but they
Patriots
just
do it.
signed this kid off the street.
Well, if you signed him off the street, then you should have been fucking doing that every day for hours until he couldn't miss.
I mean, what's the guy's name? McAtamey?
I don't know.
It's
Number 99.
Giants kicker
McAtamey?
McAtamey or some
Like
bullshit.
Nakatomi, but McAtamey.
Jude McAtamey.
Jude. Hey.
Professional American place kicker
Why
from
can't you
Ireland.
kick?
Originally a Gaelic footballer.
A
He
Gaelic footballer.
He switched to American football and played at college for the Chowan Hawks and Rutgers Scarlet Knights. McAtamney signed with the Giants as an undrafted free agent in 2024. Interesting.
They've had him for a year?
I don't know. Professional career. After impressing in his pro day, McAtamney was invited to try out for the Giants where he made all 10 of his attempted kicks in front of scouts. He was not selected in the 2024 draft, but he signed with the Giants. McAtamney was assigned to the team's exempt international roster spot as part of the international player pathway. So he didn't play with them last year.
Okay.
Having been called up off the practice squad onto the Giants roster, McAtamey made his NFL debut against the Commanders on November 3rd, 2024.
Aha. Didn't know
He
that.
signed a reserve future contract on January 6, 2025. On August 2025, McAtamey was waived by the Giants. So, yeah, it's just a mess. I'm sorry. The fact that we're even talking about this pisses me off. It's like,
I don't
you know,
blame you.
we've been
I don't blame
searching
you.
we've been searching for, you know, a quarterback for all these years. We have him, and you can't give me a competent kicker. It's just how? You don't have attention to detail,
That's it.
you know, and
That's it.
you don't fully understand what your job is, GM and coach and defensive coordinator and special teams coordinator. It sounds like,
I'd clean house.
yeah, they should have.
I'd clean house. I think you've got a good enough roster to win. You have the wrong.
Well, you
coaches.
see it.
You have the
There's
wrong-
talent
you
in
have
a
the-
lot of
you
spaces.
have the wrong coaches. You got one of the best front fours in all of football.
You got a
got
good offensive
you got a good
line
offensive
and D
line.
line.
You got a great young quarterback. You got a stud for a running back.
You got a good
You're
tight
going to have a
end.
number one receiver coming back who's a stud when he comes back.
Dude, Theo Johnson, this tight end,
Yeah,
looks good.
he's good. Talent ain't the Giants' problem no more. You need the right coaches.
You need leaders.
And right now, you don't have them.
Dude, Brian Burns looks fucking awesome.
Hmm.
He's got like 9 sacks, 12 tackles for loss.
Kid can play.
That's fucking. You see this?
Yeah.
This game's 100 to 101 right
Well, yeah,
now.
this is the revamped Houston Rockets against the world champs. Yeah, this was the number 2 seed
Who
last
did
year.
they send to Phoenix?
I don't know.
They sent Jalen Green.
Did they? Maybe.
I think they did.
We'll take a quick break. We're gonna come back. Segment 2, we're gonna talk Patriots, and we're gonna make the pick segment. We don't have this picks yet. But we're gonna do the pick segment. We're also gonna do our NBA preview because it started tonight, and we're talking about it. It's a Donnie segment 2 coming right up.
Shea just took the lead.